And good morning. Welcome to another edition of Tap Fishing. I'm Tom, out on the Parra. Same spot as the last week, the last episode I should say, and wasn't really a week. Spare of the moment, it rained, work got cancelled, so grabbed the rods, grabbed the bag, grabbed the cameras, and off we went. So couldn't think of a spot to come to because it's been a lot of rain the last couple of days. So the river's going to be a little bit murky, so hopefully the fish are not spooked. Has been like really hot weather, so the water has been warm. I'm not sure what happened now with the rain, if it's cooled it down, but we'll see how it is. Tide's coming in. It's 6:30, so bad camera work there. High tide's at 10, I think it is. So we might give it a bit of a flick off the point. I didn't fish there last time, so we'll go to a different spot and we'll go from there. But I don't know if I should throw a little line where I was before. Might throw a little bit of a line out there, but we're going to go hard bodies today. So you guys can watch me lose about $100 worth of hard bodies and we'll go from there. All right, so stay tuned, see what happens. So I did say in the intro I use hard bodies, but I had the blade on. I couldn't resist. I just want to find out what the fish are. So I do want to move around to the point because apparently one of my subscribers I keep in contact with, he picked up a nice big flathead on hard bodies, so that's why we're trying hard bodies here. So we'll see if they're still there or they moved up or what. So my thinking is in this bay, as the tide comes up, the fish push up towards the river more, so they start down here low tide, the main river. And as this channel builds up in height with the tide, they tend to move down the river. So they're probably from here, moving down. So best to work at the point and make your way back. So I just wanted to find out what was happening here, that's all. Because I'm assuming there's a little hole or something around here that the fish sit in, because I've fished here a few times and it tends to pay off this little area along here. There's not much snags here, so but there is definitely current. So that's my thinking, that's my strategy. Slow it down a little bit. I tend to go a little bit fast with my retrieve sometimes. I get a bit excited, so I just try to slow it down. Oh, we're on. There you go. Oh, it feels like a bream. Same spot as last time. Oh, he's got a bit of pull this one. Head shakes. So we're going to get a little bit closer. Likes a bit of line, this one. Yeah, it's a bream. He's just in that current. He knows the current's there. Probably the same size as last time. Could be the same fish. Very active. Very active. Same size, around the 30 mark. Just got him on the edge of the lip there, on the eBay blade. So it's promising. At least they're chasing baits, which means they might chase hard bodies. So I'm going to swap out to a hard body because I said the hard body session. So, and we'll go from there. So like I said, I'll try hard body. This is El Cheapo. I got this from Goulburn Tackle Store. No idea what brand it is, it's just a no-name brand. So if I'm going to lose it, it only cost me $5. So we'll keep the tally today. Alright, using hard bodies. See how much is going to hurt me. So just slow retrieve, keep the rod tip down. So you try to keep that lure down deep, all right, as much as you can. All right, that's the lure. Okay, it's a big bib, so if you guys are new to hard bodies, all right, you got different size bibs. So the bigger the bib and there's more angle, the deeper the dive is going to be, because it pushes up against, it's got more water to push up against. So it wants to push down. As you pull, it wants to push it down. So it's going to make the lure drop. Okay, some of these hard bodies you'll see, they'll have a short bib. So they're shallower divers. They don't dive it as deep. All right. So basically the size of the bib, the bigger the bib, the deeper it will go. Basically, okay, explanation. The shorter the bib, the shallower it will dive. Because it's got less resistance in the water and it will just repel. But see, this one's pretty long, pretty big. This one will dive deep. Okay. Dive? At the word diver? I think so. Might think, at least I are. Oh, on. Oh, good fish, good fish. Oh, he's off, he's off. Tom. Okay, tried hard bodies. Far out. I left the hard body on the rod. I thought I'd change rods. I had the plastic, the Zman. Far out. That was silly, that was my mistake. The slim swim, let's put S factor on. That was the first cast. And silly me, when I put the rods away, after I finish with them, after I wash them, I put the drag off. And I didn't adjust the drag, did I? He was a good fish, man. Tailor. Feels like a tailor. Oh no, we got a whiting. There we go. Love the old power whiting. Little whiting there. The hit. Little dude. That's like, they're like perfect jewfish bait. No, we don't use them as bait. Off he goes. On. Sorry. Had the camera off. What do we got? Another whiting. A little bit bigger this time. Touch bigger. They're getting bigger. It's alright. It's good. I like that. I was chasing whiting yet last time I was here, last week. But ended up with a bream session, so right on the lip. Bit of a hook up, off he goes, slimy as hell. Back in the water, so changed up. Obviously gone to the grub, midnight oil, 112 jig head. Alright, so the lesson learned today, I usually use a quick snap when I'm doing my lures, so I can change lures, hard bodies, whatever, blades, plastics. And today I'm just running straight on direct tie with blood knot. I usually lose the whole leader. The FG knot usually breaks before this does, but using this method, just a direct tie, this has been breaking off and I kept my leader, so I have to keep on retying my leader. So maybe in future, most of you guys probably do direct tie, but I don't because I'm lazy. If I'm going to run plastics, I'll probably be just using direct tie with a plastic rod, and then the other rod can have the quick snap. Alright, I'm going to go for something different. We're going for the Berkeley Shimmer Fork Jack Flash 65, which is 65 mil, 10 gram weight. Alright, it's a soft vibe. Yeah, see if we can land some flatties. So the flatties are up in here. Since there's no bream, not getting any bream bites anymore, so we'll tie this up, direct tie, and we'll give it a go in a 10-pound gear. So with any luck, there'll be some flatties out there. Alright, so we'll see what happens. So just put on the soft vibe, as you've seen. Alright, very simple technique. Lift, wind up the slack, let it sit, lift, wind up the slack. You can do a couple of jigs like the blade if you wish, a couple of hesitation if you wish. Just change it up a little bit. fish on. Turn the camera off, it's about to leave. Seems like a decent fish. Feels like a bream. On the Berkeley soft lake. I gotta tell you what, it's got some tail, head. It's a big hit. What is it? Big bream? It's gotta be a big bream. Oh, it's a big bream. It's a bream. It's not ready yet. It's a decent bream. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, that's what we're after. Changing it up. God, I went quiet all of a sudden. Look at him. Look at you. You really wanted that, huh? Far out. He'd be mid-30s. Like I said, the Berkeley. On the front treble too. No takes, he just no bites, just bang on. Should get the camera rolling, but I'm running out of battery life. I'm on my second battery, so yeah, I don't know how big he is. Give him another measure by the stick. End of the rod to say here, and I'll post it up where the corking finishes. We'll measure it up and see where he goes. I'll put him in the bottom of the thing. I'd say he's about 30-ish, but he's a good size, isn't he? Beautiful, beautiful. All right, we'll get him released. Off he goes, boom, like a bullet. A bit of grass, the grass came off. Oh, hit. On. Oh, it's got a bit of weight. I don't know what it is. What is it? Oh, it's a foul. Oh, it's jumping. Or was that just me? It's a foul hooked. I don't know what that is. What is that? That's not, is that a bream? No, that's not a bream. That can't be a bream. It's a weird looking bream. It's a bream. It's not Taiwan. Could be Taiwan. I think it's Taiwan maybe. So that's going to end another edition of Tap Fishing out on the Parra, day 2 in the same spot. It was pretty good. Around the front of the river there, just those whiting, a few small whiting, which wasn't too bad. It's good to catch a little bit of whiting, but bigger ones would be better. And the bream, really good bream. Same spot as the day 1. Same technique, the blade in the morning. So I should have maybe stuck with the blade rather than going to try to hard bodies. That always happens. But and then the decent sized bream on that Berkeley soft vibe, so which is surprising. I didn't think a bream would take that big of a lure, but they did. So very positive, and that was it. So it's going to end. Time to head off. It's humid. It was raining about 5 minutes ago. It's stopped now, so we're going to head off. So thank you for watching. Remember, like, share, subscribe, and as Tap Fishing always says, be good, be kind, and be safe. And I'll see you next time. See you later. Tap Fishing.